All right, here we go. I got the rig all hooked up. Finally, I've had a hell of a time this last week, especially the last 2 days. I went to Williams 3 days ago and did a bunch of shopping and stuff and getting stuff ready, and I've been packing stuff up, and I drained the water out of the oil in this thing and drained the filter. It looked okay, so I just filled the filter back up, put it back on, topped the oil off, and it looked pretty good. I ran it for an hour yesterday, and then so it would warm up. Then I turned around and waited till the day to check the oil, and I just looked at it this morning, and it is already started turning white. Making sure I don't hit the gate back there. And yeah, and it looks like it's getting a little over full. So I verified that I have towing on this thing, and made sure I knew where my roadside emergency things are, and yeah, I got my fingers crossed. It's supposed to be like 27 tonight or something like that, and just now, and it wasn't showing that any before, but it just showed 35% chance of rain, so we got to get out of here, because if we don't, the roads will be impossible for us to get our rigs out of here. Aja said she was hoping to get another day here because she's expecting the delivery, but I don't know if it's coming today or tomorrow, and she's worried about being able to get in and out of here. We gotta find a place to get Vicky's rig, get it tuned up. I don't know why I have such rotten luck when it comes to motors. Although, once I got the overheating problem, which was the fan on the van, it hasn't done any of that to me, but of course, the transmission goes. I guess after 25 years of running it, I suppose that's to be expected. And we got quite the drive getting out of here. You can see the bouncy I'm doing, and this is a good spot. Alright, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, I told you I was going to be back. Just took me a while. Made it to Williams, and my oil pressure was starting to drop a little, so I decided to we weren't going to go much farther. it's gotten super windy, as you're gonna hear. Try and block some of it, but also raining, and there's no way that I was gonna haul this thing in the wind. And Vicky can't also with her rig. We were getting blown all over. It was 20 plus mile an hour winds, and they're supposed to quit sometime around 2 in the morning. So we pulled into the truck stop and parked so that we're only taking up one truck spot, and so once the wind dies down, we'll go ahead and mosey on tomorrow. Vicky can't drive in the dark, you know, so we'll be here for the night. The trouble is that this isn't a level parking spot at all, so we both have to switch our put our heads in different spots on the in our beds, switch around the other way. I at least got the stove leveled enough to make coffee okay. Brr, and it's cold. Oh man, see? Alright, gotta get out of the wind. Brr, brr, brr. I got this heater going up here so I can sit up front and have a cigarette. So that's what's going on. I added another gallon of oil into this thing, and I'll check again tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll check the water in the radiator, and we'll see how far we make it. It's mostly downhill, except when we leave here, there's a pretty good hill you gotta climb to get up. There are a couple of good hills to go up. The downhill part's super easy. I just flip the engine brake on, and it just holds it going down the hill 60 miles an hour, 55, whatever. Trying to only do about 55. So, but I get a run at the hills. I'll go 70 to get a run at a hill so I can go over the top of it at 40. But so far, it's still holding together. I guess we'll see how it turns out. All I gotta do is make it down to Quartzsite. I mean, how hard could that be? Alright. I'll go ahead and upload this later. Oh, and thank you, Aja. Again and again and again and again. Bye.